Doubles and coffee. Talk, Stuart, talk. Stuart forget that Parliament is beyond TV, you know. Stuart forget. They have ladies sitting down there typing, so that called Hansard, you know. When you talk in the Parliament, they just remember you. Stuart Richard Young back in the Parliament 2017 or 2018 saying that in 2010 to 2015, because of terrible work by Kamala Persad-Bissessar and the UNC, the UK was going to put us on visa requirements to travel there because the UNC did not want to keep the country safe from crime and did not want to collaborate or cooperate with UK and international agencies to fight crime. When you lie on record, it has come back to haunt you, you know. So Stuart Richard Young said, when he came into the government, while he was, well, now we know he was really gaining experience, but he was boasting that them jump in and they rebuilt the relationship with the United Kingdom, and therefore visas weren't necessary because of his intervention, his brilliance while he was gaining experience. But what happened now, Stuart Richard Young, that the UK requires us as of this year, as of January, requires us to pay for visas to go there when they realize that men in your cabinet have companies registered with gangsters, that this crime situation in Trinidad and Tobago was absolutely at its lowest level ever, that crime and criminality had become the norm, that criminals and gangsters were going out to the UK and seeking asylum, that your government had to call a state of emergency to protect gangsters. That what happened now, Stuart Richard Young? Only listen to him, you know, listen to him in the Parliament and then understand now what he said then. Right now under the PNM, we have to pay for visas to go to the UK. The once best Commonwealth representative of the Caribbean, Trinidad and Tobago, citizens of milk and honey, oil and gas. Now we have to apply and pay big money and could be rejected and lost with money because it had no refund. But Stuart Young say because of criminality and failure to work with international crime fighting agencies, that is why the UK requires citizens to pay. So the PNM has not been cooperating with the international agencies, with the UK agencies. Remember, it was the PNM, Faris Al-Rawi as Attorney General, who signed an indemnity with a British citizen stating that the government of Trinidad and Tobago would hide information from UK crime-fighting authorities, from UK tax authorities, that the government, the PNM government, will keep secrets from the UK government with regards to Vincent Nelson, QC then, KC now, who now suing the very Al-Rawi and PNM government for the failure to uphold the indemnity, which the PNM is now saying we knew was illegal, we signed it and it was illegal, therefore it cannot be upheld. So we don't have to pay Vincent Nelson the next 100 million when we done pay him 72 million to try and get him to lie on 2 UNC. That is the PNM. That is Stuart Richard Young. Listen to Stuart Richard Young.
We, Trinidad and Tobago, were at risk and we were threatened by the United Kingdom. Between 2010 and 2015, it would be necessary for us to travel to the UK. We would have to have visas. You know why? Because they wanted to dismantle the services that were working with the British to fight crime. Immediately we moved, and what did we do? We built the relationship and we bolstered it.
From today, the 12th of March 2025, we are introducing a visitor visa requirement for nationals of Trinidad and Tobago travelling to the UK.
He saved from the UNC. Lies after lies after lies. But now, all these citizens suffer because of PNM lies, PNM incompetence, PNM inability to be responsible. They read, they ready, and on the 28th, they shall be removed.